And we are live. Welcome everyone to another randomized hardcore Nuzlocke on Pokemon Ruby, where we are on our 5th run and things are not going well. I did all my grinding yesterday, by the way. And let's just say I don't feel confident because we have one Pokemon that can handle Roxanne. Jerry, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Friday been? Also, we have a lot to talk about. Not only, it's preseason football last night. We have a new chapter in some story time. I can tell you that from today. We have a new chapter to talk about. I think I'm good to go. Just double checking things. Good, been chilling. That's always a good thing to hear. Dash on the stream, man. Should be the permanent seed. I don't know about that. I don't know if we're gonna have much luck if it is. I don't ruin any chance of him ever starting again. He did not look good. I didn't pay attention to a lot of the late game. I will say that I was grinding while the game was on, just so I didn't have to do it today. Also, before we get going, you know how I need a new controller? I have a new controller. I don't know if you guys can see it well. Yeah, I got a new controller. My guy IGS has been, for some reason, he's now got a thing where he wants to, fix up controllers and sell them. So he made a Joker one and saved it for me, so I gave him my old one so he can fix that up and sell it, and then I got this one, so new controller, no more ghosting. That's always a good thing. I didn't see a lot of Uyangalele because I wasn't paying attention to the late game, so I'm disappointed. I might have to go back and watch it just so I can see Uyangalele. Oh, let me go over the team because we're going right into the gym. This is our team. It's the cosplay. Oh yeah, that game. I went for it. Honestly, I went for it at the end of that game solely because one, I think Coach Cofield would go for it. 2, I just wanted to win. I don't even want to take the chance of going to double overtime. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the latest game. I didn't want to take a chance. That fucking Spinal Tap animation pisses me off so much. Because if it's any other animation, he catches it. I'm just saying. Just saying. You only threw 3 times and had 2 completions. Not missing much. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Apparently, fun fact, Jaguars football-wise, team looked really good in the scrimmage today. Trevor looked on fucking point, apparently. So, conveniently, solid coaching will do that to a team. Shocking. It's something I'm not used to. But this is the only way we beat the gym. Speed kills. And we're going to have to hope that continues. It's Ruggs and Watson. That's essentially the gym. Game tomorrow. Take it light on practice today. I saw Brady was there. I saw Brady was taking in practice. So let's go ahead and get some extra training in. Brady and Rod Marinelli were there. I just saw clips of Brady. That's all I was able to see. Oh, and I did grind up everyone. Literally, the Pokemon in the box are grinded up to 15. Because I wanted to make sure, if I was going to take the time, I was going to grind up fucking everybody. Alright, here we go. So 5-year-old retired coach. True. True. Got the music going for the in-game audio. I'm not sold on the face turn, but yeah, I saw the promo. I'm not sold on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow night, but I'm not sold on it. Reminder, we will be streaming. I don't know if I'm going to do my normal weekend socializing or not. If I am, I may be a tiny bit late, but, you know. I can't make any guarantees if I'm going to be a little bit late or not. Gonna have the double turn, you think? I could see it. I could see it. I'm very iffy on what they're gonna do here. What was it I was gonna do? I was gonna do something. I opened up a new tab for some reason, and now I've got thrown off. Oh, I remember now. I remember now why I opened up a new tab. I opened up a new tab to get the Angels game ready. That's why I did. You know, the Angels that did nothing during the trade deadline. Let me, I had to mute for a second. And by mute, I mean the audio, just so I can get the Angels game ready to go here. There we go. Because they're playing the White Sox. They should win. Should being the key word. That means nothing with the Angels. But with everybody else, it means something. Why did this go over here? That's so confusing. Okay, there we go. We're good now. I think. Are we? We are. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that the team's been doing decent for their ratings, but like, if you were gonna buy, you should have bought. Like, maybe not heavy, but you should have bought. I personally would have sold at least a little bit. I would have traded Anderson, maybe Kenley Jansen, depends on what people would have given, and maybe Ward. It would have depended on, you know, what you get. Yeah, the Mullins trade threw me off a tad bit when you guys traded Mullins. I was like, whoa. The Phillies didn't sell. They bought. Phillies fucking bought. You traded for Johan Duran. That's not selling. Like, that is the furthest from selling when you trade for a top tier closer. Alright. Let me double check, make sure we're good. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I should have given you a berry. God, I feel stupid. It's okay. We got this. I honestly didn't think it would OHKO. I did not think that would OHKO. Well, who'd you trade to get like 6 players? It was it Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Urias? And you got like 6 players in return? That's fucking crazy. Brandon Butterworth? That is a great name. That is a great name. Laureano, okay. Yeah. I knew it was O'Hearn. I couldn't remember the second one. I mean, you were going to have to trade Abel if you were going to get any good player. Abel had to be traded. It's just what had to happen. Any top tier player they wanted to add, Abel had to be part of the trade. And you want to talk about selling? Minnesota sold their entire team. Hell, half of the fan base has no idea who's playing. Oh! Well. Okay, it all depends on how much damage that... Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Because you're just going to use a potion there. We're good. God, who would have thought we'd be thinking Deshaun Watson? Well, so far, we're thinking Deshaun Watson. How much damage is that going to do? 8. Ooh, it's a roll. It's a roll. It's a roll. It's a roll. I think if I go the cow, we're fine, though. Just stomp him. It's not going to do, like, anything, really, but that's fine. Hey, we got the flinch. Boom! Moo cow! Did it. We made it past fucking Roxanne, and I was legit terrified. Oh, I didn't realize you traded Charlie Morton to Detroit. I didn't hear about that one. Okay. Oof. Well, we did it. We got through Roxanne. Well, that does mean we're going to get to story time today, which I'm very excited for that because I have a new development with a story that I've told plenty. My own horror story. I have a new chapter in it today. So, we'll talk about that though a little later. Oh, wait a minute. I'm actually not against Ice Ball. Oh, as much as I like Rock Tomb more, Ice Ball's a pretty good version of rollout to have. I'll keep it around for now. We're not going to use it just yet. Alright, let me save real quick. And we are going to do what I like to do the most, which is get the experience share before we grind big time. But we'll move you out just because I want Mono Kid in the party because he's my boy. Alright. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Yeah, right now I don't think Ice Ball's a good move for him currently. I wouldn't go with it at least. Don't worry about grinding just yet. Also, he was not useful at all for grinding until I taught him cut. He evolved, I taught him cut, and then he became useful. That's how that went. Oh yeah, the trades, man. Woo-wee! Like, Terry caught me off guard. But the Micah one, I'm like, well, that one doesn't sound like it's just for money. I mean, maybe it turns into a Myles Garrett situation where, yeah, he kind of did one out, but money talks and bullshit walks. Fuck, I took him out of the... Of course I took him out of the fucking party when I wanted to have him so I could get an item. Oh, don't take me there yet. I don't want to go there. I mean, I don't think you're getting him. I don't think Dallas would trade him to a division rival unless they're getting at least like 6 draft picks. I mean, you would have to give up 6 first-round picks. If they wanted out, Mike put a whole note. Yeah, Mike went in. Mm-hmm. There have been a lot of Titans fans being like, we're going to get him because he wants Cam Ward. I mean, you got the cap space now with Cam Ward, which is great for you, but it's not happening. I went all the way over there and didn't get him. Yeah, he wants to be in Dan Quinn's defense. I saw that. But I don't think he's going to get traded in division, if traded at all. When in doubt, once again, money walks and bullshit talks, so I'm not expecting, like, huge moves. Move this a bit. There we go. And my camera just a tad bit. Do you guys have the cap for him? I wouldn't think you guys have the cap for him. Like, you'd have to make a move, I would think. How much did you spend in the offseason? Because you gotta take into account it'll probably be next year's cap. How much cap do you have next year? Battle these guys here. Oh, okay, yeah, you got plenty of cap. Never mind. Fuck. Yeah, I'll take a citrus berry. Who do I want to get levels to? Ben, I want you leveled up. Mainly because you're the next important piece to getting a gym badge right now. There we go. Good old experience. God, you guys got way too much cap space. Alright. Ooh. No. Oh yeah, Watson will just run. Yeah. Oh yeah, Watson will just fucking run through it. Like we're golden. Yeah, we're golden. I didn't even think about the fact that Watson can just walk in there and we're fine. Thank you. Should give me that or yep. I'll take that for any grass type. Oh! Well, that'll be nice when we get anything that can evolve with a metal coat. If we get anything that can evolve with a metal coat. I now have 2 quick claws. Look at me. I'm fast as fuck, boy. My cow is fast and someone else can be fast now. Alright. Yep, he has nothing to hit me with, so it's literally easy. Watson can just walk in there and win now, essentially. I'm going to grind everybody up, though, because it's going to be better. Alright, let's get some encounters, though, first. Do I have balls? I need more balls. Yeah, Miss Briney, can you take me back? Thank you. I need to go buy some balls from a man. Why did I walk... Bruh. Why the fuck did I walk into the Pokemon Center? Bye. I don't need 30. Just give me 10. No. Give me 15. Yeah. It's half my cash right there. And just in case, because we've needed them before, potion or antidotes. Oh, Jaren, you got him. I was just about to get him. Good job. I didn't realize Mikey Ostremski was on the Royals. Yeah, the clever bot names were fun. They were always a good time. Alright, let's get these encounters. Let's start with Route 107. So, let me do my checks here on what we could encounter. Let's see, Route 107. So, we're either going to get a Tentacle or a Wingull. No, never mind. A Tentacle or a Magikarp. That's what we're getting. So the weaker the Mon, probably the more of a Magikarp it is. Sir Black just full snapped on Damian Priest. That's always a good time. Come on. Nibble on my rod. Come on. There we go. That's got to be a Magikarp, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. That can be any of 3 Mons. What do you guys think is the best of the 3? You've got to remember it's based on strength as well. It's randomized by strength of the Pokemon, so we're not going to get anything OOP early on if we didn't get it as a starter. So the weaker the Mon is, the weaker the randomized Mon's going to be. The stronger the normal Mon is, the stronger the randomized Mon's going to be. Like a Whalmer could randomize into something pretty decent. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Okay, what are we naming Tyrogue? He's got 3 different evolutions. Also, what are we evolving it into is a bigger question. Yeah, I saw Def Rebel getting caught using. They're also using the same stock site over and over again. They're just using like the same exact vocal site a shit ton. Also, I have to remember how the fuck to evolve this thing, because I forget if attack is Chan or attack is Lee. Great call. That's a good one. That's a good one, actually. You know what? I like that. Oh, also, I want to talk about a tweet that I saw. Attack is Lee. Okay. So, I prefer Hitmonlee over Hitmonchan personally. Hitmontop's okay once you get into later gens, I feel. Well, Hitmontop is their equal, I believe. Which one did they get caught on? Which one was the AI one? And why you let me know of that? What was I gonna say? Oh, Fatal Influences theme? Yeah, that was the one I saw that they used a stock site. And it's just this woman's vocals that she uploaded there. Yeah, after the split, Hitmonchan's better. After the split, Hitmonchan gets a lot better. But let me talk about a tweet I saw. It was a tweet that essentially was like, let's talk about forgotten running backs. And the dude was like, I'll start. Matt Forte. That was what he started with. The next guy then pulled out Mike Alstott. I want to repeat that for you guys because you know I am a lover of the fullback. You guys know I love the fullback position. Mike Alstott. They also brought up, you know, Larry Johnson, Jamal Lewis, this one running back. They had him labeled with the University of South Carolina, Marshawn Lattimore. I'm like, bruh, these guys aren't forgotten one bit. Maybe Lattimore if you're talking about the Niners, but like, dude was a Heisman hopeful with South Carolina. I'm like, who forgot any of these guys? Larry Johnson was the Chiefs' top back for years. Carlos Hyde's a good choice for forgotten backs. Oh, he also brought up Cadillac Williams with the Bucks. I'm like, bruh. Cadillac Williams was the Bucks' like main source of offense for 3 years. I wouldn't say Jay Ajayi's a forgotten back. Are you talking about Alfred Morris instead of Alfred Collins? Alright, let's get this next encounter. What's this one? That is dupes. So whatever the second encounter is here, which, you know, there's only 2 encounters we can get. There's a Tentacruel and a Magikarp. Or a Tentacool and a Magikarp. Oh, you meant Alex Collins. Okay. Yeah, that's a decent, that's an okay one. Like, I don't think I'd entirely call him forgotten, but yeah, I get why you would put him there. Dude, what's the other one? Because this is the Magikarp encounter. Oh. Come on. Dear Lord, man. Keep in mind, it's 70-30 split Magikarp, so more than likely we'll encounter the Magikarp. But, like, come on. Pearl Buckhalter, that's a better throw at Forgotten Backs. Come on. Come on, where is the tentacle encounter here? Like, that thing's at least gonna be okay. Oh. My personal favorite, if we want to talk about Forgotten Backs, Peyton Hillis. Peyton Hillis is, I think, top tier Forgotten Back. Come on. Was he with the Bears or Miami in his last one? Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's a good mon right there. Give him the ball, damn it. Thank you. Okay, give me one for Sharpedo. I've got an idea. I've got an idea for the name, but I want to hear what you guys give for this one. I will take a Carvana. I love Sharpedo. Okay, the Saints. I didn't remember who he was with at the time. I remember he had that stint where he was with both Chicago and Miami. I'll just say this. The name I'm thinking of, Indomitian Sue is who we go with? I don't think that's a bad choice. I mean, Sharpedo is all attack, so I get it. Chicago to Philly to Miami, back to Philly. Okay. I thought he had a stint where he was with Chicago for part of the year, then went to Miami, but okay. Or Miami and back to Chicago. I don't know. That for some reason is in my brain, but I was going to go Le'Veon Bell because wasn't he just speedboating around Miami his whole time off? And that's the only thing I could think of when I thought of Sharpedo. Ray Lewis. You know what? I actually like that one better. I like that one better. He was jet skiing on a 50 grand jet ski walk. Yeah, that's what it was. Go Ray Lewis though. I like that. Alright, I'll take a Sharpedo. I'll take a Sharpedo in my future. Oh no, we all remember him being in the strip club complaining about how he wasn't getting paid. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this next one. We'll get all our encounters here. Okay, that's the Carvana. I did not. I put all my cash into some home run plays today, so I only had like $5 in the account, so Just spread it out over a handful. Speaking of that, let's just see if it had any positives. No! I was too busy checking shit. That could have been the one, too. Okay, what about over here? Dear Lord. Where are the fish? There they are. Okay, you cannot be the Magikarp. There's no way, man. Got him. Okay, for some reason my app does not want to... Okay, yeah, that's the Magikarp, alright. But you know what the positive is? I like Beedrill. So take that. Why do you have Drizzle? Alright, give me a name for a Beedrill. What controversial NFL player brings the sting every time you think about him? Oh, yeah, this actually makes sense. Controversial NFL player that it stings to talk about. It's a situation of like, man, I like that guy, but feel like that's what this would be. Oh, hey, Pete Alonso hit. Nice. So I need Teoscar Hernandez in this game that I'm watching. Jordan Beck or Cal Raleigh to make at least a little bit of money back. Bryce Harper, you suck. Matt Olson, you also suck. Okay, so it's just that one. Well, I don't think I'm making any money back, but okay. Ooh, okay, we got Hernandez and Gordon. They both are good options. For me, I'd say Josh Gordon fits that a little more than Hernandez, because Hernandez, it doesn't sting, in my opinion, to talk about him. You just feel bad for him. Gordon, it's like, man, he could be. For me, like, if I were to name it, it would be Blackman, because that one hurts to talk about. Because just like, if just you could have cleaned up one thing. I got Josh Gordon. I like that one there. I think Hernandez can fit some other Pokemon we encounter, I'm sure. Alright. Ooh, sweet, I was able to get away from him. If I can avoid these trainers right now, that'd be great. I will take a free full restore any day of the week. Alright, let's go ahead and get an encounter. That's dupes. This would be great if I run into nothing while I'm just here. That would be great. Cave. First floor. Right. Fun fact, did you know that Sableye and Mawile were version exclusives? I did not realize this. Alright. I've got a feeling that Pidgey probably the Zubat. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. That's either the Zubat, the Geodude, or the Makuhita. It is not the Abra. I can tell you that. Get in the fucking ball. You are perfect. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Okay, I am going to have to hit you, but you're bulky enough. Oh, you have Poison Point. That's scary. Fuck. Just getting the ball. Thank you. Yay. Now this is the true marrow. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. That's the Abra. That, I think, is the Abra. I just thought I'd let you know. That is the Abra. That is the Makuhita. So, C dot, I think this is how it goes. C dot is the Abra. Clef is the Makuhita. I believe the Geodude is Cubone, and the Zubat is Pidgey. I think that's how it goes. I can't wait to see what we could have had on the other floor. The most important part is it's female and it's a Cubone. That's all that matters. Look at her. Oh, you're modest. Oh, that's terrible, but it's okay. I still love you. But that is awful. Oh, you have Effect Sport. You know what? That's great. You're gonna lose it when you evolve, but that's cool as shit. What do the others have? Oh. Well, that's cool. Okay. Outside of Serene Grace and Effect Spore, nobody has anything that really would be nice to still have when they evolve. I hate that you're modest. That fucking sucks. A fighting type that's modest is probably the worst thing to ask for. Alright. I'm putting her in the party because I can. You know what? I don't need you, Chiefaholic. Get out of here. Go back to your police chases. Alright, let's go talk to our boy Steven. Yeah, that's the Zubat, alright. Yep, that's the Zubat, alright. It could be the Makuhita, but I think it's the Zubat. That big pearl's at least money. This is the easiest way to get out of here. Oh, I would have been happy with a Phanpy. That would have been cool. I just liked it. I like the Dawn fan line. I'm the weird dude that likes the Dawn fan line for no reason. It's not like it's good by any means. I just like it. Oh, Rattata was possible. Maybe that was the Geodude. Hi, Steven. Yeah. Did you just give me Endeavor? Oh, it's better than Endeavor. I can teach my bird how to erupt. You know, as cool as it is that there are Clefas in there that I can grind against, the only bad part about that is they give off no experience. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and get our experience share, and then we will go ahead and grind. I'll wait till Jaren gets back to get to story time. because we got some story time to talk about today. Also, now that we've gotten all our encounters before we take on Brawly, I don't need that up. Dear Lord, that was a fucking quick inning, Angels. I just turned back and fucking they're showing Chainsmith. Like, what did you do? How fast was that fucking inning? Tyler Anderson threw 2 pitches? It'd be physically impossible, but did he? Like, that's what it seems. I'm tempted to look it up. Thanks, Mr. Stone. It's almost like, you're his dad or something. Both seem to have the same last name, I wonder. Alright, let's go ahead and give the... No, that's not what I want to give out. Let's give the experience share here to Mono Kid, because obviously. So, the big pearl. Oh, that's money. I'm gonna sell the scarves because I'm not gonna use them, and they just take up space. Green scarf. Not worth it. Okay. Actually, let me go ahead and give this. Oh, not in the party. Gonna give it to Slugma. Oh, hey, Neto got on base. I don't know how, but he got on base. Okay, grind time. We'll lead Big Ben and Watson since there are major pieces to this puzzle today. Do have to check Brawly's levels just to know what my cap is. I believe it's 18, but I'm not entirely sure. Yep, 18. Okay. I put Watson up front for this one. Sir, fight me! Thought you were gonna look at me different. Cool, that was fun. And now we'll just grind up in Granite Cave for a bit. We'll grind in Granite Cave for a bit when there's nothing Watson can grind against here. I forgot. Or at least not much. I'm happy I got Marrow. However, I wouldn't have been mad if I had gotten a Houndour. So while we wait for me to start story time, anything you guys want to talk about? From the preseason action to trade deadline to anything under the fucking sun. Bro, the Angels got 2 guys on. God damn, runners at the corners already. Hey, look, a Makuhita. That's supposed to be there. That's crazy. Can I say that Togepi scares me? Because that wag of the finger could be anything. Here we go. Actually, the C-Dot's what I want to encounter the most. That thing is the easiest thing to take care of. Here you go, Rugs. As much as it hurts me to take down my girl Marrow, it's the easiest way to do it. Not gonna lie, I did not expect an Oko of the Houndour. I also just thought about, we're gonna have a Pidgeotto. Yeah, the fighting gym is fucked. So right now, we're setting up solid. Pending, you know, if we have any terrible natures for the next couple gyms. We're setting up pretty well. Because we got a solid water type now in Carvana with a fire type gym leader. We've got what, a fighting type and a ground. I was about to go into the gym for some godforsaken reason to deal with Watson right now. And yeah, we have 2 types that can easily, hey look, it's Watson. We've got 2 types that should easily handle Raleigh. So we are set up pretty nice. I'm very happy with where we are right now. I'm a lot happier now than I was when the stream started with where we are. Given I had no confidence that we were going to get past Roxanne. Dude, I would have been happy with the Trap Inch. We may have never seen a Flygon, but like I would have been excited. Okay. Big Ben's evolving. Oh my god, the Angels have bases loaded with no outs. Come on, Joe. I gotta see my boy. I gotta see my boy Joe Adele here with this at-bat. I also do need to get a beverage, so. And we have Marrow, which is the only thing that truly matters. My girl is here. My girl is here. Damn, did he get him, really? Nope. No, yeah, he did. God damn it, Neto. Ah, he had too big of a jump. Can't be doing that at third base, Neto. Yeah, that's an easy tag. Oh yeah, I do have to check the ability. Let's see. Big Ben's new ability is... Oh, that's broken. Oh, that's fucking broken. Does that negate the attack, right? In Gen 3, it negates the attack, correct? So it would I just have to make sure I'm right. That it's the Volt Absorb I know and love as a broken ability. Joe Waddell's still at the plate, so keep my eyes on that. I want to see if Joe goes off here. And I will be very upset if the Angels don't get a run in this inning, given bases were loaded with no outs. I have to know if Volt Absorb in Gen 3 does what I think it does. Gen 3 Volt Absorb. Yeah, okay. It does do what I think it does. Yeah. I think in Gen 3 it does exactly what I think it does. It doesn't activate for Thunder Wave. Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, we lost it. He lost it. Hopefully that, I hope that stays. Whew, thank God. So that's 2 in scoring position. Come on, Joe. HP is restored by 1/4 of its maximum HP, and Pokemon will have no move will have no effect on Pokemon. Do nothing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we have a broken bird. God damn it, Joe. At 2 in scoring position, my guy. Come on. The Angels are going to wind up getting nothing out of this, and I'm going to be pissed. Okay, we have a broken bird. This is great. What is Watson? What is Watson right now? Okay, cool. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I may just take Watson into the gym underleveled, but then again, it may not be the best idea given what we could encounter in certain things. Yeah, old man Watson is doomed right now. That bird is going to be the death of him. That bird is going to kill him. You might have Bite, and I don't want to risk that. Well, you just have Ember, I guess. So, that's nice. Get rid of Leer. I can astonish things instead of leering them. Is Moncada really gonna walk and we're about to have bases loaded again and probably not bring anybody home? Oh, this run is entertaining. That's a definite. We'll see how fun it can get. I also should put Ben in the box so I can get somebody else out. Who do I want to grind? I think you'd be the best right now. Dear Lord, Giancarlo Stanton just crushed that thing. I look over and I see fucking Stanton destroying that ball. Look, no Hoppy tried to. Okay. Give me more mons to kill. I wholeheartedly did not believe we were making it past Roxanne. I had no hope. Because I thoroughly did not think this team was going to be good enough to do it. With it having only one Pokemon with a super effective move, I was so terrified. Alright, Jaren, you're back. That means I can do story time while we grind. Also, you missed, we have an immune to electric bird. Watson is doomed. We have a bird that devours electricity for lunch. Let me see if the Angels fuck this up like I know the Angels will fuck this up. Because Logan O'Hoppe is at the plate. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. They're going to fuck this up. Just you watch. No. Pidgeotto evolved and has Volt Absorb. Or, I'm sorry. Our Pidgey evolved and has Volt Absorb. I wouldn't call Roxanne a breeze. It did get a bit scary there with Ruggs, but we got through without a death, and that's all that matters. Yeah, man. We got a Pidgeotto that can't be electrified. Come on, O'Hoppe. Go moo, just stomp. Dear Lord, what is this fucking Yankees-Marlins game? 9-4. God damn. You need to take anyone in this game for home runs. Well, that is the most Angels inning I could have hoped for. You get bases loaded twice, and nobody scores. Holy shit, Kyle Stowers grand slam 9-8. Fucking shit. Alright. Well, now that I don't have to worry about the Angels fucking up more than they already have. Yeah, Mero's gonna take care of business. Hopefully. We'll see when the time comes. But let's have some story time. How about it? Who's ready? Who's ready for story time? Are you guys excited for some story time? Because I have been waiting all day to give you the latest chapter of the Red Truck. For anybody watching this that maybe knew, a handful of years ago, given probably close to a decade, there was a red truck with an older man in it who, while I was walking, with athletic gear on, headphones in, it was very obvious I was walking, he was like, "Hey, do you need a ride?" And I thought that was weird. I said no, of course. And ever since, I've seen the red truck very sparingly. And the dude is giving me like an evil look. I think it's the same guy, but he's giving me like a look that could kill. So, I've only seen him like 3 times total. Fast forward to today. I go for my walk. Normal walk. It was a really nice day. Oh, meditate would have been really cool to get. It was a really nice day today, and when I say nice, it's much different than the other way people say nice. It was dreary, a little bit of mist. It was lovely. I loved it. But I go for my walk. I'm having a good time. I'm listening to some Radio Rental, a podcast I will endorse without any payment because I find it enjoyable. I'm listening to that. And I'm walking back. And I hear a honk. And normally when I hear a honk, I'm thinking, oh, it's like, somebody that knows me, maybe one of the few friends that still lives in the area that's honking. Now, I had my head kind of down, not entirely, but a little down, and I had my Jags hat on, so the only people that are gonna know it's me are people who, know that I cheer for the Jags, and I'm like the only person around here that probably cheers for the Jags. So, I didn't think much of it until I lifted my head, because I hear the honk, and look over, and I see the red truck passing by, with the dude looking at me. And, like, oh, hey, Andrew Benintendi just went yard. The Angels are currently losing to the White Sox after they had bases loaded twice. I see the dude, and for a split moment, we're like looking at each other as he's passing. And in my brain, I hesitate, in my brain just going like, wait a minute. And like, he passes. I keep going, and I'm like, was that the same dude? Was that the same guy? I'm about 90% sure it's the same dude. Now, I want to remind you, dude was an older guy. About a decade ago. I don't know how old he is, so I can't really give you a point, but I don't believe I know who this guy is. I don't believe I know him. So, legitimately, I'm baffled. Now, I also want to point this out. I have heard people honk at me before and not, like, looked up quick enough to see the car. I'm wondering if he's gone by me, before and honked, and I just didn't realize it was him. So I'm thinking there are plenty of times this dude has passed me that I did not know as well in the time period since. So that is the latest chapter of it. So that was the excitement on my walk today. I do not know who this guy is. At least I don't believe I know. So it is still terrifying. Now, do you want a news story? Do you want me to tell you a new terrifying tale? As Gordon evolves here. What's your ability, Gordon? Oh, I don't care about that ability, so that's great that you have it as a Kakuna. You can lose that ability as soon as possible. I'm down with that. Alright, so this story comes from my mother. And this story, you think my dude with the truck is, not great. This is worse. Now, this was well before I was born. I mean, well before I was born. My mom was essentially stalked. There was a dude that stalked my mom and followed her home one day. Drove a Corvette, apparently. And like one night she saw a sticky note, like a note on the window outside the house. It was put up outside the house, and her being the idiot she was at the time, just walked out of the house and grabbed it and came back in. And then she realized, she was like, well, that was stupid. But yeah, so that happened, but that's not the most terrifying part of it. So apparently the dude did that. He also you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, 2 solo shots. Now Sosa homers? Bruh. The Angels are gonna lose to the White Sox. Holy shit, we're bad. This is why we should trade Tyler Anderson when we have the chance. But another time, he followed her home and just sat out there in his car. She saw him through the shades. And that's not the creepiest one. Are you ready for the creepiest one? The creepiest one. He apparently watched her outside the window while she was sleeping. Yeah, she saw him outside the window just watching her at one point. And apparently she told her mom at one point, and her mom literally drove the way she saw the car come from and went to go find where the dude was. So, yeah. So my grandma, who died when I was very, very little, so I do not remember really any of her, was gonna get him. She would go fucking get him. So yeah, that's what my mom had to deal with. Given my mom is 71 now, so take that for what it's worth of how far back we're talking. Back in the days where people were much nicer to each other. But yeah, that's your story time for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't ask me. She literally just walked out there, grabbed it, went back in, and then she was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. We ain't the brightest bunch. Get Vic in here, given level 15 already, so. Yeah, that's your story time. I hope you enjoyed. We're about to get a Beedrill. And my cow is stepping on everything. Nowadays, I think things have been a lot different. Back then, I kind of get, just going out there and grabbing it. Nowadays, like, you see someone walking to you on the street, you go to the other side, you're terrified. So, much different nowadays than it was back then. Ooh. That's... I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. Yeah, I do not know how I feel about Gordon having color change. I don't know what you mean, Dash. My cow just stepping on everything seems... It's fine. You're just making it weird. Well, the Angels gave up 2 runs in the second. Now how will they play after the first inning? They had literally the bases loaded twice and came away with nothing. Now my cow has to tackle things. So here's one question, because I didn't see anything on Twitter after the fact. Did the media start talking up Trey Lance like he's the second coming of Jesus yet? because he played a really good game against the Detroit backups. It was indeed hype. Okay.
To the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent, I'm gonna take shots if I miss.
I think tonight we should at least get through Brawley. At least 2 badges, some more encounters. Talk about if he continues going down the path. He's a shot next season at getting a QB1 spot. I don't know. Does he really with this coming draft class? I feel like this draft class is going to be a big thought process for a lot of teams to try and get their guy. Like, I think that's the bigger thing that's keeping him from getting first QB1 opportunities. Because who are the top guys in this class? You got Arch Manning, possibly. Because their offense. Newsmeyer, yeah. I forgot about him for LSU. Oh, and Drew Aller. You got Drew Aller. I almost forgot about him. Klubnik, Sellers, yep. Bruh. Keefe just got decked in the foot. Did he foul it off? No, he got hit. Never mind. I think Beck is going to definitely, it's going to depend with Beck. He's going to have to prove it, I think. He get hit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that one's going to hurt. Ooh, that's on the pinky toe. Ooh, that's on the side of the foot. Ooh. Yeah, that hurts. Ooh. Just gonna walk it off, or is he taken out? Okay, he's walking it off. Fuck yeah. Keefe, walk it off. Whew. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks going next year. And that's going to be a big thing to see what teams, you know, maneuver to get a quarterback. Not to mention what maneuvering happens with the quarterbacks in the draft. You know what the one positive of having Moo is? She just destroys everything early on. Stomp is OP. Phillies and Mets. I mean, one of you gets in through the wild card, the other one takes the division. That's the way it goes. I mean, apparently, Ewers has looked solid in camp for Miami, which, good for him. He can be the backup. Who do I want to bring in? I'm going to go Aaron. I'm bringing Aaron Rodgers. Alright, the people who thought Milrow was a top 5 pick were on whatever Aaron Rodgers was on. So, let's be real. I'm not terribly worried about Chiefaholic right now, so I'm going to bring in Greg Hardy. Aaron over here gonna just help us grind up a bit. Yeah, over Harden. I had a Twitter discussion with a guy who said, Tommy, is it Malo or Malat? How's he pronounce it? That was a wasted pick based on him losing 1v1s against Dante Thornton. Yeah, I mean, also, he was 6th round pick. 6th to 7th round picks are guys that you hope you can stash on your practice squad. Normally. You're not picking them to make the roster 9 times out of 10. If that happens, they're playing really fucking good. And you're ecstatic about that. If they're playing that well, you're like, okay, we drafted a fucking Hall of Famer. Yeah, that's also a reason Thornton is good. He's 6'5" with speed. Don't forget that. Also, he's a converted quarterback, so that's another situation. Hey, Aaron. Get the fuck out of there. Dear Lord, Sean Smith's already up to 47 pitches. Bro, Campero, if you can walk, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. A hit would be cool and all, but I'd probably rather you walk, just to make sure you get on base. I thought for a second that was a fair ball. Project, they've been developing him into being a Julian Edelman. That could be great day one. No. If he's great day one, fuck you, you hit a goddamn gold mine. And Tom Brady's in charge of the draft room at that point. Rugs. Bubble. Bubble. 2 count. Ah, double play. God damn it, man. Why are the Angels so goddamn bad? Like, God, you load the bases twice in the first, bring no one home. You give up 2 fucking solo shots to the White Sox, who didn't even sell. No, I haven't given no pokey wrist speech. Welcome to the stream, Adisic. How you doing? How's your Friday been? You did miss me freaking out over a Cubone. Oh, did she talk about it? Do we have pokey wrist? It's the power. Murder. Technically manslaughter, but murder. Oh, Greg Hardy's got... What? These are not the two that should have Pokerus. You two don't deserve boosts for what you've done. I'm fine with that. You deserve it. Alright, back to the grind. You did miss some story time. I did give a brand new installment to the chapter, a brand new chapter, I should say, to the Book of the Red Truck, or the Man in the Red Truck. That's really all you missed. That and I was terrified of Roxanne, and we made it through. Oh, more importantly, you did miss us getting a bird that is going to kill Watson. We now have a bird that Watson cannot kill. As well. We're in level 17 already? Goddamn, you got up levels. Fucking Aaron over here getting levels too much. Murderers and Gordon have Pokerus. No, it's a Volt Absorb Pidgeotto. Yeah, the more important thing is Marrow's back. That's always the more important thing. Nothing more important than having Marrow back. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna decide to just grind everyone. But now that we're this far in, I'm just gonna grind everybody. Like, we're gonna get to Brawley today anyways. That's a guarantee at this point. But I'm just gonna grind up everybody, and then we'll get some more encounters. We'll probably call it before May. There we go. Okay. More embers. Rock throw. Rock throw. Did I mention rock throw? Hey, Aaron, you're so close to being done. There you go. Aaron is finished. Next we'll go Rugs. And since Gordon's level 17, I'll take the item off. And we will... Oh, of course I'm in, Jaren. Of course! Of course I'm in. I gotta defend my title. You think I'm not in when my title is on the line? Two-time champ, damn it. I don't know how I won it last year. That was a comeback story. The first year, I was just pretty decent at picks. Yeah, that was a fucking comeback miracle last year. I don't know how the fuck I won it last year. I'm still kind of confused. I would never do that to Mark Henry. He had the greatest promo of all time. Because he had plenty left in the tank. Fuck. Okay, let's use one of our bajillion antidotes. think you bited, but I'm not sure. Oh, now you bite. Fuck it. I don't want to deal with you. Mm-hmm. Last year was a much more competitive situation. It's going to be a very interesting year this year, because there's a lot of ways it can go. Nah. Nah, I just want to do it to Mark Henry. Because that salmon suit promo, man. You can't do anything bad to that man after that promo. Such a good promo. Ooh, we got Bone Club. Bastard. I don't entirely buy it, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We will see. Think he's pulling the salmon suit? I don't know. I don't know. Because I get why they're doing it. Because rumor is, of course, that they've fully just cut ties with anything to do with Travis Scott. And, you know, The Rock's been AWOL since ever at this point. But it just feels weird. Even with, you know, that knowledge, it still feels weird for them to do it this way. So, you know. TCEU, though. That's quite a way to put it. Mayor's level 11. Come on, Ruggs, you just gotta get through a few more. I will say that's the line of his allies abandoning him is the intriguing part to me. Because you easily could have just not brought them up. It's an interesting promo. Like, I can fully believe they're going to the full possible double turn. I also could understand them just doing this to make Cena essentially pull the rug over, pull the wool over Cody's eyes a second time and make Cody look stupider. I could see it, but who knows what their game plan is here. Have any of you guys watched Unreal yet? I've only seen clips, so I can't speak on much of it. But have any of you guys watched it yet? I haven't really heard anybody roasting it. I've heard people being like, "Oh, the kills came very much and they do it." I've heard people bitching about it, saying that, they make it sound like a TV show. I'm like, it's just television. It's just, they're just explaining to you basic ass television. This same shit is going on with your favorite live programs right now. You watch live TV, the exact same thing happens. There's a gorilla position. It's not a special thing to WWE. I just love that somebody's like, they're glamorizing the... I saw someone essentially bitching about them being like, oh god, they've made gorilla position a glamorous thing. I'm like, that's just normal TV. Like, that's just a thing. Like, that's just where people stand to get ready to go out. That's just what it's called, is gorilla position. No matter what you're doing, it's gorilla position. Also, another thing that this was just kind of annoying to me, because I saw it happen, and I was like, why? Why the fuck did they just have Kyle Fletcher win the title off of Dustin Rhodes when he could have just won it at the pay-per-view? Can we talk about that for just a second? Because it annoys the shit out of me. They for some reason, were like, Dustin's got to have the title on his lineage. And then his first defense, he loses it. Like, I love Dustin Rhodes. I love Gold Dust. He's fan-fucking-tastic. But, like, why? It doesn't make him look better when he loses it on his first fucking title defense. Might have been a hardcore match, but, like, bruh. It's the first ever Grand Slam champion. I mean, they can do that, but, like, do people really care about that still? I get it's a cool title to bring up, being a Grand Slam champion, but is it really that fucking important? I think the IC title was more of a test. Dear Lord, the Angels are screwed. Yeah, okay, well, we do what we do best. Turn off the game and the Angels will wind up scoring 17. There we go. Stop watching. The Angels will beat them by 50. Adam Jones is playing for the Savannah Bananas tonight. That's great. That's a guy that probably gets a kick out of being on the Savannah Bananas. In the 8th, they subbed him in without anyone knowing. That's great. Yeah, I got the Seattle, Texas game on. Which, if they could both magically lose, that'd be awesome. The Pirates Rockies game is bonkers. What's going on in that one? Best team name in history. The Savannah Bananas are fucking awesome. Like, if you've never seen the Savannah Bananas, you need to just check them out. They're awesome. They're the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. Actually, better move is, you know, you're dark type that you are. Pirates win 15. What the fuck is going on in that game? God damn. 15-10? Holy shit. God, between that and the Yankees-Marlins game, what the hell? Who loaded the baseballs tonight? They talking about the Savannah Bananas? No, I don't want Odor Sleuth. I don't need it. We got Bite. That's a very Bananas thing to do. Just bring in Buck Showalter out of fucking nowhere. Oh, we got one more level here for Vic, and then the rest of the fucking team. The rest of the guys in the party get leveled up, and we're happy. Bruh, that's insane. I saw the O'Neal Cruz home run, but that's all I saw from it, so. I love how the Bananas are just having guys walk on. They're just being like, boom, this guy's here now. 16-10. Time arrow. Fucking effect spore. That's okay. We got potions. Or, I'm sorry, antidotes. Ooh. I'm just happy I feel better about this run now than I did when we started. I forgot you evolved at 18. I don't know how I feel about you having hustle. Because it makes you viable, but also worries me. I'll go Chiefaholic up front, and I'm going to take that off you. Give to Ray Lewis. No, not and give me that. I gave you the wrong thing, Ray. You're gonna lead this team to a speech that we really don't give a shit about. You're gonna need to be a much higher level. Spoiler alert. Well, Ray Lewis now knows how to rage. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be said about that. Good thing with cut is it's got 30 PP. "31 pitches for Jack Leiter this inning? Holy hell. Bruh, at least the Angels don't have Jack Leiter on their team. God damn. Rangers gonna have to send him down again. 8, 21, 18. But get out of the way. I just thought about what it. Oh no. You're modest, which means we're guaranteed a Hitmonchan. Greg Hardy, I hate you. I don't think that's a controversial statement one bit. I didn't think about it until after. Did Nature Power just turn to Shadow Ball? Give me another Dusclops. No, I want a Dusclops. Or Duskull, not Dusclops. We're not taking on no Dusclops. That thing would crush us in the palm of its weird, squeezy hands. It's not a Duskull. That's not a Duskull. That's definitely not a Duskull. That certainly doesn't look like a Duskull to me. Nor does that. That's an egg. Well, we may never know. Yep, that was Shadow Ball. Well, that's cool. Okay, Marrow, you're up. Let me start to get the team that's gonna take on the gym in here. Just because I feel like we need Moo here for the emotional support. Good usage of a back spore there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Couple more levels. And what I'm going to do too is take give experience share. Give to Greg Hardy. That way, Greg Hardy can gain these levels while we finish up grinding up Marrow. That way, we can easily grind up Carvana. I'm pulling an Urban Meyer here. I'm forgetting my own players. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know Red Lewis already had bite. Should have known that given it's a fucking piranha. But I didn't.
living hard, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. I roll a flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty.
Yeah, overgrowl. They do essentially the same thing to a degree, but they're both pointless. That's essentially what I'm getting at here. That could have been bad. Just want to point that out. That's a battle we never need to see again. And I'll be bad against the firefighter's pitcher with a handlebar mustache. I mean, when you got the handlebar, you're a tough opponent at any sport. When you see that handlebar, you know it ain't an easy day. Yeah. I'm gonna check on something. Let's see. How bad is this game now? Top of the fifth, 3-0, and a man in scoring position for the White Sox. Yep, it's going just as bad as you thought. Bro, the Angels are atrocious. Why did we not sell? Oh yeah, because Artie thinks he can make money. You guys only watched Masson, so I'm Jets on TV for years, so this was special. That's cool. Those are always nice moments to see. Bite him. Whew. This is what happens when I have my coffee maybe a little too early. Starts to kick in midstream while we're over here grinding our mons up because some people don't like me using rare candy. Oh, there we go. Give me more mons I can just bite to death. That'll make this so much simpler. Here's the question. What do you look like? Yeah. Oops. Luckily there's a couple, or we'll have a couple levels before it evolves when we hit the cap, so. How'd you cheat a trophy? Especially as something like Red Dead. 2 guards, blew yourself up. You for some reason believed you didn't kill him. The wagon spawned again without the guards. Carried on. That sounds like a glitch on Red Dead's part, but okay. Red Dead, what the hell? He's giving people trophies over here. I don't know. I didn't take a poll on how many people do that. How am I supposed to know? Seems like it could be a common occurrence. Dude walks up, kills 2 guards, blows himself up with dynamite. Yeah, it seems legit to me. I could see a number of people doing it. Especially in the Wild West. I will say, depending on our next encounters, I may hold off on evolving Greg Hardy until much later if we can get there. It'll depend on items we find and our encounters, really. I feel like Ray Lewis learns Water Pulse at some point. I just don't know what level it is. I wish I knew. But we're almost done. We're almost done with the grind. If that fucker would get out of my way quicker, it would help. Dude's acting like, oh, you got some place to be. And I'm like, bruh. Do you know who I am? Of course not. When people with 60,000 cars play rage with me. Car is worth $903.13. My life sucks. I'm killing. Oh. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. On the way back from vacation, there was a Corvette. And this dude essentially went in between 2 cars to get in front of one. I don't know how the fuck he did it, but he did it. And eventually we got like behind him. And I was like, bro, we need to not be too close to this dude with what he's doing earlier. Fucking license plate said jacked one. JACKT 1. And I'm like, bruh, this man is telling you how to get a girl on fucking every social media and has too much whey protein in his backseat. I guarantee it. What was I gonna look up? Oh, I remember now. Oh my god, that learn set is dog shit. Holy fuck. Okay. Damn. Oh, and fun fact, Makuhita has knockoff, apparently, so that makes things a little bit more difficult. Not really, we have a bird. Great card, he's level 17. I will say, once Greg hits 18, this is going to get a lot easier. Sure. Let's go Scary Face over leader. You told me, alright. I just had to make sure. I saw the pile driver, and I saw his head hit. I didn't see, like, the crunch upwards. But, this is why the tombstone is only used by The Undertaker in WWE. Because he's the only guy that does it properly. I will say though, part of me feels like that is just the way Mox takes it. Because, like, bruh. Because I don't feel like that's the first time he's taken a pile driver directly on his head like that. And I don't think the last time he took it was, or at least the last time I saw him take it like that, I don't think it was Hangman, so I just think he takes the tombstone like that because he's batshit insane. Alright. Let's get these last two levels real quick now. Now we're gonna gain experience. Rapid speed. The whole 63 experience for an egg. Crazy, man. There is one good way to test if Mox is with it or not. Just ask him what he thinks of the Cincinnati defense. If he says he thinks they're extremely good on defense, then you know he's out of it. Because I don't believe there's a single Cincinnati Bengals fan that believes that team has a good defense. It's just a younger Mox. I mean, I've always thought of Darby as like young Hardy. Like young Jeff Hardy. Because he does the same shit Jeff did. Okay. We are officially done. It is gym time. Wheelchair bound first. I mean, yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, I can believe it. Alright. Big Ben. Watson. Anybody else I feel like putting in here? Grab Aaron. I think we'll grab Gordon just cause. Get rid of all of my dark types. Okay, real quick, we'll save. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Woo. That was a crack of the shoulder. Alright, I want to see how much the Angels are losing by now. I'm going to say they're losing by at least 5. Guys, what did I tell you about when I don't watch? The Angels have brought it back to a 3-2 ball game in the bottom of the 5th with only 1 out. And fucking Gustavo Campero homer? I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
This is the future.
No, I'm not looking. Yeah, if I just don't watch my teams, I'll have a NBA title,
This is the future.
Stanley Cup, Lombardi, and World Series pennant. Like, in the same year. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Jags have been a little bit different. Like, no matter what, if I watch the Jags, if I don't watch, they're a tiny bit better, but it's like, outside of that Raiders game, it really didn't make a difference. Now, the Blues always play better when I don't watch, and the Angels always play better when I don't watch. I don't know why. That's always how it works. No, miracles can save them. Miracles can save them, and they've happened. Now, refs, that's a whole different problem, because Miles Jack won down. And more importantly, it was not pass interference on... It wasn't pass interference on fucking AJ Boye, because he was already out of fucking bounds. Oh, I'm pressing the fucking button. I'll still celebrate.
This is the future.
I
Human
won a Super
error.
Bowl. The years Big Ben Brady had long hair, they didn't win. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All I know is the Jags' long-haired blonde quarterback knows how to throw 4 interceptions and win a game, while the dude who apparently is really, really good can throw 4 picks in a playoff game and lose. So, you know. They've made it to the AFC Championship game, what, twice? Not 3 times. I was about to say 3 times, but I don't think they made it 3 times. They should have made it to the title game, and they would have blown the fucking Rams out of the goddamn water. I stand by that. I will always stand by the greatest show on turf would have gotten their ass handed to them by the 99 Jags. I didn't hear him glazing Herbert. I didn't hear it, but I'm sure they were because, man, that guy gets a lot of love for doing nothing, really. He's got some success, but when it matters, he has done nothing. Like, once again, you can shit on Trevor all you want. I've done it plenty. That dude won a playoff game throwing 4 interceptions. Herbert couldn't. But that man's a great quarterback. He's so good. He might even be the best quarterback in his division. No. He's not even the 3rd best quarterback in the AFC. Hell, I don't even think he's 5th. 2 years ago, charging was a meme. Now with Harbaugh and Herbert, it's not. So throwing 4 interceptions against Houston isn't charging. Exactly. Until they're not charging, it's a meme. Until they actually have the lead and win a game without any worry of a comeback, they're still charging. just how it works. Let's beat the shit out of some trainers. With a bird that is immune to electricity. It's a cool Machop you have. It'd be a shame if I gusted it out of existence. There we go. Like, I'm never going to be one to shit on quarterbacks that have found success. Because Herbert's found success. He just can't win the big ones. He just can't. Right now, he is Joe Flacco, except with less playoff success. He's a good quarterback. He just can't seem to get over the hump. My favorite thing is everyone calling Trevor Lawrence a bust. I don't think people know what a bust is anymore. I think we've gotten to the point where people just think if you're not as good as what they said you are a bust. Which is not right. As a man who has watched 1, 2, 3, 4, like 17,000 busts from 3 different general managers, I know what a bust looks like. I know. Hell, what, the Jags had like 4 straight drafts where they drafted a bust in the first round? But, yeah. I wouldn't even call Sam Bradford entirely a bust. I get why people would. I understand Sam Bradford a bust over Trevor. But, see, you have the makings of a bust. You know what a bust looks like. Jamarcus Russell is right there. But, like, so many people are like, he's a bust, and he's won, like, a playoff game. And I'm like, you won a playoff game. You know how many players are good and don't do that? Dan Marino's in the Hall of Fame, and the dude's only success is playoff games. Traylon Burks is a bust. It's just not his fault. He's a bust. It's just not entirely his fault. It's because of injuries. I will say, I think Bradford's more of a bust because of the contract he signed. If they had had the rules in place, I don't think Bradford looks as bad. That contract makes him god-awful. Sure, we're good. How much PP do we have on Gust? I didn't realize I went to Pokemon Center. Alright. Let me pause that, get the in-game audio going. Like, to me, if you're gonna call a player a bust, they have to have had little to no success. That's the way I look at busts in the NFL. Like, they have to be a first-round pick with high expectations, high talk, and have had very little to no success. Trevor Lawrence won a playoff game and was 1 fumble away from beating the Kansas City Chiefs. That's not a bust. Has he been as good as advertised? No. If he didn't have the generational tag, he's been a solid player. That's literally Trevor Lawrence's downfall. He was tagged as generational. But, There were people that tagged Justin Herbert as generational before he had a little bit of a slump at Oregon. Hell, I don't think we've even seen the best Trevor Lawrence because fucking had Urban Meyer and a dude that literally didn't like him at head coach and Doug Peterson. Because it's pretty damn obvious that either he didn't like him or Trevor really didn't like him. Because there's been a lot of shots. Mm-hmm. Yep. Out of this last draft, who's a generational talent? Because I can only think of maybe two. Maybe two. And that's if you're willing to put it on Abdul Carter. I don't think I would put it on Genty, and that's only because of his position. I think that's only because of his position. Talent-wise, he's got generational talent. However, he plays running back, which gives him a possible limitation in the time frame. I'd put it on Hunter because he's the unicorn. And you put it on Abdul Carter. Those are the only two. Ashton Genty I can understand. Ashton Genty, I could understand, but given he's a running back, why the fuck do you have color change? That pisses me off. I mean, this still should probably kill, but oh my god. The fact that you have color change is probably the worst possible thing. I'm just gonna start sand attacking. I get why you would say Genty. I get why you would say Genty. And as I said, the only thing that would put me back from saying him is his position. That's the only thing. And really the only reason I put the tag on Travis is because you're getting two players in one. And we've never seen that before in the league. So, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And you're a normal type right now? Oh! Okay. I do have to hit you with Gust. You can't kill me with Seismic Toss. You can kill me with Karate Chop. Fucking color change, damn it. Fucking color change. Fucking shit. Well, there went our answer to Watson. Alright. I'm terrified here because I'm going to keep him in on the knockoff. And luckily it's Gen 3 knockoff and not any better of a knockoff. Yeah, we're good. There we go. We win. If I'd known that thing had color change beforehand, I would have just gone Watson and ran through him, but I should have switched out immediately after seeing color change. But I was like, nah, Gust will do enough. Yeah, that's on me. Fuck you, Brawley. Fuck you. I don't know if I want... Well, I need your badge. I was gonna say, I don't want your badge. You killed our bird that couldn't die to electricity, but died to a karate chop. We got Dig. Get our music going again. Make sure you guys don't get your ears blown out. Yep. There we go. Think Cam will be all that good? I'm looking at his team. I think Cam will be fine. I don't think he's going to be dominant year one, but you know. I'm just sad. I hadn't even set up the Browns yet. I wanted our bird. Yeah, I will say his interview today, I saw a clip of it, and I was like, bruh. No. Oh, God, no. Yeah, that's the first time I've legitimately been like, yeah, no, that dude's probably not going to make it as a head coach. Alright. Let me go ahead and give you experience share. And we're going to get some more encounters here. I'm going to need to buy more Pokeballs, though, so let's stop by the Pokemart in Slateport. Don't want to go in there just yet. Oh, might as well take care of this first while we're here. And the positive is Dig is bulk up, which means like everybody can learn it. Ooh, we got gray balls. Give me 10 of them. Anything else I can sell yet? I don't think so. Oh, guards back. I don't need that. Once again, I still might keep the green shard. I'm gonna give you the charcoal. And let's get some encounters. Let's start with Route 109. So I believe it's just a Tentacool and Magikarp are the only things I can encounter here. And that is dupes. Yep. So Tentacool and Magikarp. And I assume that right there is the Magikarp. But so Kellen Moore was on the hot seat despite being a first-year head coach. Saints didn't want him. They settled for him. You're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong. I could see them making the firing. Oh, fuck. I could see them making the firing if a coordinator really, you know, a hotshot young coordinator becomes kind of the talk of the season. I mean, first name that comes to mind in that realm would be like a Grant Uditsky or who are the coordinators from Minnesota at this point? Dear Lord. Could see the defensive coordinator for Houston, maybe getting a stab at a job if that defense plays as well as it could. Phillips and Brian Flores. Okay. Brian Flores, I could see him being a name for a lot of teams next season. We have a Psyduck. Are we all excited? I'm not really. I'm just going to say it out loud. Just getting the ball, Psyduck. I just wasted my luxury ball on you. Give me a name. There's two players. One that causes head injuries. Or, and we know the only one there. Or do we go with a controversial player that gives us headaches? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Trevor's got the Peyton Manning sleeves going on. That's a hell of a home run by Campero. I'll give him credit on that one. That was a hell of a homer. We already got a, well, you know what? We've got an AA Ron. This one will be Rodgers. That can work. Because technically we could name a lot of these guys after Aaron Rodgers. Let's be real. Alright. Aaron and now Rodgers, which is convenient because one's a fire type and one's a water type. They balance each other out perfectly, as all things should be. Go over here then. Nope, take it back there. Where is that little area that I can fish at? Is it up here? Yeah, it's up here. Slateport encounter. Show me something good. I'm down with a core fish. You know I'm always down with a core fish. What are we naming the core? Oh, no, I know what we're naming the core fish. This is Justin Tucker. What the fuck are you doing? There we go. Justin Tucker is here now. We have a lot of solid water types now, once they get higher level. Yep. Yep. If adaptability was a thing. Alright. Let's get this last encounter and then we'll check abilities. And then we might grind up a tad bit. Not much, but a tad bit. I do have to see what our next cap is. $23. It's okay, only 5 levels. That's not bad. I'll be able to grind up pretty easily there. Alright. First blade of grass has to be good, right? I lied. I'm a liar and a cheat. Never listen to me. What level are you? Level 12? This is either a Zigzagoon, a Wingull, an Electrike, a Gulpin, or a Minun. It's a lot of possibilities. It's probably a Zigzagoon or an Electrike, if we're being honest. I'd argue well, it could be a Wingull. It could be a Wingull. Here we go. We got another bird. Is this one immune to electricity? That would be cool. Give me a nickname for Spearow. I don't have any recommendations for this one, but it evolves into something that has fear in its name, so maybe that'll help. What the fuck? Dear Lord, the Marlins won 13-12 over the Yankees. That is insanity. You went over just barely, but you went over. Alright, we got any names for Spearow? Alright, let me see. Controversial player that instills fear. No, I got one. I got one. If you know, you know what he did. Yep. If you remember Jonathan Martin, you remember what happened and what he posted. And that's the reason I named him for the Firo that we could have. It could be a worse ability. I mean, could be good in this, technically. That ability sucks. I find it funny that Psyduck has inner focus. Especially given we named it after Aaron Rodgers. Alright. Do all of you guys at Pokerust now? Yeah, you do. Nice. Zion Darkness Retreat. Yeah. I am going to go ahead and just grind up a tad bit here. And then we're going to call a stream. I can go hold off on May. I forgot we have to do the museum. Thank you for whatever this TM is. Sweet scent. Okay, pointless. Got it. Cow. 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 Dude, my cow just beat the shit out of them. Imagine, if you will, you walk up on a guy, you feel real confident, and then he just beats you up by sending out a cow. How would you feel? How do you respond to that? Do I have... No, I don't. Okay, I'll have to go grab them. That's okay. Stomp. Tackle. I'll go with this tandem. I don't see a problem with that. There we go. Dude, Mono Kid's one level from unlocking his true rock hard rager. I don't think you're ready for that. I don't think anyone is truly ready for the rock hard rager to be unleashed. Let me go grab Chiefaholic. Could have had a Swablu. What else? There are a lot of birds here, apparently. What else is here? What else could I have had and am upset about? That's what I want to know. Well, it's 4-2 now. White Sox are on top. Angels do have man in scoring position, though. Core fish, so dupes there. Coulda had a pangolin. Okay. That would have been kind of cool. Dupe. Anything else? Could have had a ferret. It's got shadow tags, so I have to beat it up. That's kind of scary for grinding purposes, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I didn't grab Chiefaholic. Go ahead and get rid of Gordon for now. I think what I'm gonna do is off stream at least. I'll grind everybody up to at least 21 because they'll all be right at the same level of May's starter. And then we'll go from there, you know. I would love if I could get like some zinc, protein, stuff like that. That way I could, you know, make sure I get the evolution I want. That would be nice. Give me that rare candy. Hello, Trick Master. Give me the rare candy. Thank you. If we weren't already closing in on a Gyarados, I would use it. Oh, I hope to God we run into a legendary at some point. And like a good legendary, not like a shit legendary. That is not what I anticipated to pick up. I did not expect to have that kind of luck. I can say that much. Let's grab this. And what I might actually do here, I might go all the way back to why do I not remember the name of the first city? For some reason, cannot remember it. I think I'm going to go back all the way there because I didn't take on the trainers. So I might as well get that tiny bit of experience. I was going to say Orberg, but it's not Orberg. That's Gen 4. Hey, look, a Feebas. We'll get a little bit more experience here. Then we'll head back to Slateport. Probably battle some more of those guys on the beach. And then probably call it after that. If I can get Moo up to 21, I'll be happy. And I will grind everybody else up off stream. Did I really already fight you guys? I do not remember fighting you guys. One bit. I'll also take these berries while I'm here then. Okay, well, shit. Apparently I already beat them up. I remember beating them up, but I did. That good old Urban Meyer is setting in, you know. Soon I'm not going to even remember who I drafted in the 3rd round. I'm not even going to know who Aaron Donald or Deebo Samuel are. It'd be crazy. Fight me. Okay, now knowing what you know from what we've gotten so far, encounter-wise and such, do you think we get through Watson? We do have a couple more encounters before Watson and such, but do you think we get through Watson? Dude, if this thing has Volt Absorb, I think Carlos Hyde is a bell cow back, yeah. Sacrifices, I guess, had to be made for the Master Ball. You know, you get one of the best Pokemon ever made. And it has fucking Runaway. Oh, that upsets me. That fucking upsets me so much. Alright. Who do I level up? I really... Vic's like the only mon here that's usable for the 3rd gym right now. Oh, Mariner's gonna get some runs here. It's still a Gyarados, but man, could it be better? Imagine if it was huge power. Could you imagine that? Appreciate the soft sand. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Rockies won 17-16. God damn. What a game. Did they go to extras? That's a hell of a game. I want to see when some of these Pokemon evolve. Because I don't know levels for some of these guys. Let's go. Let's go. We'll start you. 37. Ah. Look my what, dude? 38. Ah. Where'd my car go? Bottom of the 9th walk-off homer. Ooh, even nicer. Marrow, I believe, is in the 30s as well. I typed in Marrow and not Cubone. 28. Okay. Alright. I know you take a stone, so let me see. Surskit. 22. Okay, so you'll evolve. Who else? 30. Psyduck, I legitimately don't remember. It's 33. Horfish. 30. I believe it's 20 for Tyrogue. But of course it depends on things. Who else is in the box? We got Gyarados. Who fucking else is in the box? Now I have to look. Ooh, we'll find out. We'll find out. Okay, just Spearow. Okay, so Spearow and Tyrogue are the only... well, Spearow, Tyrogue, and Surskit would be the only things that can evolve before Watson. Now, given, I don't think Spearow's going to be much use unless it's got Volt Absorb. But right now, I am very iffy of how we beat Watson. However, we do still have, I believe, what? Up to 3 encounters? I think. Close to it, at least. We at least get 1, I know that. And I think I get to make my decision on if I want to, get certain encounters. But I think that's where we're going to call it. I'm going to grind everybody up to level 21 at least. Probably some people might get grinded up even higher just because. But I'll do that off stream for next week. I thought we might have to talk about like a change in schedule for this week, but no, we don't. We don't. It'll be the same schedule, Monday through Friday, like we normally do, with Wednesday off. Although, you guys know, we will be back here tomorrow and Sunday for SummerSlam Night 1 and 2. Once again, don't know if I'm going to be at all a little late tomorrow. We'll see. If I am, it'll be a couple minutes. It won't be too drastic. And then next weekend could be the Texarkana off season. I'm going to put the poll up probably Monday. Given it's blatantly obvious we're not making a bowl game now. Probably put the poll up Monday and Friday or Saturday. That's going to be the off season. We'll see how it comes off. That's going to be in the community tab over on YouTube. With that, though, that is going to bring us to an end of this one. Jaron, Dusk, Addison, appreciate you guys being here. We made it at least to a decent part of a run with only one death, and it's all on my stupidity. So, you know, that's a positive, I guess. I think it's positive. I'm not really sure entirely. But Run 5 is still alive for now. Could be dead next Friday. We'll see. With that, though, if you're watching After the Fact on Twitch or YouTube, I appreciate you too. And I will see you guys next time.